Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. We hope you enjoy it.
Today's story is out of the Disney Princess book, The Happily Ever After Stories, Tales of Love and Friendship. And today's story is a Disney's Aladdin story called One True Love. Aladdin, Princess Jasmine, and Jasmine's tiger Raja were relaxing in the palace courtyard when they heard a familiar voice. "I'm back!" the genie yelled. "How's my favorite couple?" "We've missed you," Jasmine said. "How was your trip around the world?" "Fabulous," the genie replied. "I saw the pyramids in Egypt, went skiing in Sweden, and worked on my tan in the Caribbean. I'm a nice shade of blue, don't you think?" A spark flew from the genie's finger, and soon Aladdin and Jasmine were surrounded by gifts from every country the genie had visited. He'd brought a special surprise for Aladdin, a kangaroo from Australia. Whoa, little guy," Aladdin said as the kangaroo bounced over his foot. But the animal didn't stop. It kept hopping until it leaped over the palace wall. "Hey, hold on," Aladdin yelled. He turned to Jasmine. "I better go catch it." "Be careful," the genie yelled as Aladdin took off. "Kangaroos know how to box." "Oh, Genie, it's good to have you back in Agrabah," said Jasmine. Then she noticed that he looked a little sad. "What's the matter?" she asked. "You seem blue." "I've always been blue," he said with a grin. Then he got serious. "All that traveling was great, but I was a bit lonely," he said. "I wish I could find another genie to share my life with." Jasmine put her hand on the genie's shoulder. "I know how you feel," she said. "I went through a lot of suitors before I found my one true love." The princess began to tell the genie her story. "I told my father that I wanted to marry for love," Jasmine explained. "But the law said that I had to marry a prince. No matter what I said, my father wouldn't listen to me. He summoned every suitor he could find to come and court me." "Sounds like you're pretty popular," the genie commented. Popular? Yes," Jasmine replied. "Happy? No." "At first, I tried to make the best of the situation," Jasmine said. "I knew my father was counting on me. He had the seamstress make brand new outfits for me. It was fun in the beginning, trying on one beautiful outfit after another." "You must have looked gorgeous, darling," interrupted the genie. "And then, of course, there were the jewels. Ooh, it all seemed too good to be true. Till I met the suitors," Jasmine said with a sigh. "Then I wasn't so excited. First there was Prince Achu, or at least that's what I called him," Jasmine continued. "Princess Jasmine," he said. "Achoo! It's so achoo! Nice to meet you." The genie laughed. "Was he allergic to you?" he asked. Not me," said Jasmine. "Just my perfume, the throne room, and everything in the palace. I couldn't take it, so I sent him packing. He sneezed his way out the door." As the days passed, each suitor seemed worse than the other one before, Jasmine said. Next was the prince I called Prince Macho. The princess I marry will do all the cooking and the cleaning and whatever other housework is needed, he told me. I was shocked. You want me to wait on you hand and foot? I asked. It's important for me to relax, Prince Macho said. Oh, really? I said. It's important to me that my husband isn't living in the Stone Age. He stormed off. I was happy that he left. Wow, he sounds terrible, the genie said. I'm glad you got rid of him. Next was Prince Wishy-Washy, said Jasmine. I asked him what he would like to do. Whatever you like to do, princess, he replied. Sounds like a barrel of laughs, the genie said. Jasmine smiled. I asked him what he liked to eat. Whatever you eat, princess, he replied. So I decided to have a little fun. I told him we were having roasted ant pitas with rat hummus for lunch. He turned green and left the room. Princess, I'm shocked, the genie said, laughing. She smiled at him impishly. Well, at least he made up his mind about something. I was very happy with his decision. Just when I had almost lost hope, I met Aladdin, Jasmine said. He rescued me from an angry street vendor after I took an apple for a hungry child. Then, with your help, genie, he turned himself into a prince and came to my balcony. Yeah, Al never looked better, the genie said. But it wasn't how he looked, Genie. It was what he said. He told me that he understood I wasn't a prize to be won, and that I should be able to decide what I wanted, who I wanted to marry. Then he took me on the most wonderful ride on the magic carpet, and true love blossomed. Jasmine smiled happily. Then she looked over at the genie. He was bawling like a baby. Genie, what's wrong? The princess asked. That was the sweetest story I've ever heard, the genie said between sobs. Jasmine laughed and became a bit embarrassed. Genie, you can find the same happiness that Aladdin and I share. I just know your special genie is out there. Really? Asked the genie. Yes, really, Jasmine replied. Just then, Aladdin showed up with the kangaroo. You were right, Genie. That kangaroo has a strong right punch, he said, holding his arm. No time to talk, Al, said the genie, rushing past. I've got a genie to find and not a thing to wear. What's with him? Aladdin asked Jasmine. He wants to have what he wants to have, the princess replied with a smile. True love, like we do. Within minutes, the genie reappeared. He did a quick fashion show for Jasmine and Aladdin. Do I go for the handsome banker look? Or maybe the preppy golfer thing? Or what about a surfer dude with a toad? Which one works best? The genie asked. You want someone to like you for who you are on the inside, Jasmine advised. Just be yourself. Myself? The genie said. You mean like, who I really am in my heart? Not the people I change myself into? Exactly, Jasmine replied. I wonder who that is, the genie said. Come on, Genie, Aladdin said. You're a great guy. Funny. Lucky Lady Genie is gonna realize that soon. Like Jasmine said, just be yourself. A light bulb went on above the genie's head. He looked at Jasmine and Aladdin. Presto changeo, he said, and the surfer clothes vanished. How do you like my new, old self? It's perfect, Jasmine said warmly. Thanks, the genie said, and he took off. How about a ride on the magic carpet? Aladdin asked Jasmine tenderly. I'd love it, replied Jasmine. I was just telling the genie about our first carpet ride. As Jasmine and Aladdin flew above Agrabah, the princess snuggled close to her husband. After a while, a mountain top came into view. Suddenly, Jasmine spotted a blanket and food. Our own private picnic, she exclaimed. Do you like it? Aladdin asked. Like it? I love it. Oh, Aladdin, I'm so lucky to have you, Jasmine cried. Aladdin shook his head. No, I'm the lucky one. They smiled at each other. Soon the magic carpet came to a stop. Aladdin offered Jasmine his hand and led her over to the picnic basket. As they enjoyed their sunset picnic, Jasmine thought again about all her annoying suitors. Because of them, she really appreciated the love that she had finally found with Aladdin, and she knew the genie would find his own true love too. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.